It's one of the most high-tech ships in the United States Navy fleet, but you'll never see it on water. The Lockland vessel is being used to train sailors for disasters at sea. CNN's Keith Oppenheim is live at the Naval Station, Great Lakes, north of Chicago, to take us on board. So what's this simulator called, Keith?
Wolf, it's called Battle Stations 21. As I take a walk here on the deck, you can see that this looks very realistic. But this is really the front facade of a huge indoor training facility. Battle Stations 21 is the way the Navy teaches recruits and teaches them what to do when a real disaster happens on board. We're going to take you on a little journey now so you can see what this final test is like through the eyes of a recruit on his way to becoming a United States sailor.
Open it, get out of the way. Hold. Fire, fire, fire. Water on.
It's 5:58 in the morning. Luis Regas and his fellow recruits are fighting to save their ship.
Your ship is burning, and you are wasting time.
Regas is aboard the USS Trayer, a huge simulator designed by the Navy and entertainment industry.
We have been hit by a missile, midships on the starboard side.
Sounds, smells, flickering red lights. It's all part of an exhausting overnight drill which all Navy recruits must endure.
It prepares them to play a vital role in the global war on terrorism, but this simulator prepares them to be a sailor.
The recruits are graded on how they respond to a number of mock crises.
You have to think.
Disasters and terrorist attacks, all based on real events, such as the assault on the USS Cole in 2000. Mannequins with sound effects represent the wounded.
I mean, even the dolls were moaning and groaning, and found myself talking to them, like, hey, calm down a little bit. It's okay, we're going to get you out.
At one point, the recruits rush to seal a burst pipe overhead, while at the same time, water rushes up from the floor.
Good job, that was up there.
In the chaos, the recruits must rescue heavy rounds of ammunition. It's a scenario that recalls what happened to the USS Tripoli during the first Gulf War, hit by an Iraqi mine.
They absolutely have a sense of bad things are happening in the world right now, and that they're very soon going to be a part of the fight against that.
One military accountability group applauds the Navy's new simulator, but believes the best training happens out on a real ship.
I think the simulator has provided them an experience that they didn't have before. How good it is compared to the real thing, it's probably only maybe a 10% solution.
Luis Regas says the simulator approach works for him and connects with a generation raised on video games.
You read something, you'll forget about it. You hear something, you hear it again, you might remember it. When you do something, you can actually say, I did that before.
Luis Regas passed this final test. He's now a sailor. And because of the simulator, he can say he attended dress rehearsals for war even before being shipped out to sea.
Back live on the USS Trayer, also known as Battle Stations 21. And Wolf, you can see from Luis Regas' face that getting through this test and getting to graduation was a very emotional experience. But it's not just a formality. The Navy tells us that some recruits will fail Battle Stations 21, a very small percentage. But the consequence for that is they have to go through the drill all over again. Back to you, Wolf.
That could be scary as hell, as you point out. Thanks very much, Keith Oppenheim, with that exclusive reporting for